Hello and welcome to Frank's School. This will be fun. This is different. The board looks rough, but that's just a rough draft. I did this fast. I'm doing this diagram for usingenglish.com forum. There's a woman, I think her name online is Catherine99. In any case, she has a very intricate sentence, and I said if she wanted, I'd diagram it online, or in my YouTube channel. I didn't write it all out. I don't actually like the sentence very much because I think it's awkwardly written. But nonetheless, it can be diagrammed. I'll read the sentence and then I'll go back and tell you about some of the things about it. It reads, many of the choices you make in terms of what types of words to include, how formal you want the written project to be, and how you use creative aspects of language like metaphors and analogies will also contribute to your own individual writing style. As I say, that's such an awkward sentence. I mean, it's poorly written, but in any case, it can be diagrammed. Here's the simple subject. The main clause is many will contribute. There's a simple subject, simple predicate. Also modifies will contribute. How will it contribute, or where, if you want, to the style, to style. Here's a prepositional phrase. Styles modified, your style, own style, individual style, writing style. Now, writing style could have been put here as a compound noun. I put it on a bent line because it is it's a participle. It's not, these are just simply adjectives, well, pronouns, but it's participle, so I did that. So many will also contribute to your own individual writing style. All right, many what? Many is a indefinite pronoun, so we actually don't know yet. Many what? Well, of choices, the choices. That you make the choices. That or which is understood. That's ellipsis. It's left out, but that shows how it's related. You make those choices, direct object. And how do you make them? Well, in terms of. Now, you could say in terms of all this stuff. But I think of in terms of as a phrasal preposition. Those three words are used as a phrase, like according to, sort of. All right, in terms of. Now, this preposition has got three objects of the preposition. Each one is no, these two are clauses, this one is not. See, that's why I don't like it. It's not parallel, it's not well structured. In terms of what types, in terms of types, what types? Types of words modified to include. Now this is an infinitive phrase. To, and here's a verb. This is an infinitive phrase. This is a prepositional phrase, but they're diagrammed the same. And they modify types. Types to include types of words. All right, that was one thing. And here's the second thing. How formal. How formal you want the written project to be. That is tricky. That part right there, and it could generate some debate on the form. Here we have an objective complement. It's not saying you want the project. No, that's not what it's saying. It's not you want to be formal. No, you want the project to be formal. So now sometimes project is diagrammed in front of this, the other part of the objective complement. But the older way is to do it here. Well, you want the written, I've put it on a bend. It also is a participle. This is a past participle. This is a present participle. To be is an infinitive, and it's a linking verb, to be formal, so you put a sloped line like that, to be formal, and then how modifies, how formal, it modifies formal. So I'm content with that. There's something about this, now this is also tricky, and how you use creative aspects of language like metaphor and analogies. I ran out of space. You use aspects. All of that part is fine. It's on a stand because it's a noun clause. This is on a stand because this is a noun clause. It's the word how. I think maybe, I really don't want to get in that whole debate again, but I think that might be considered a function word, like the word that. I think that he went. That in Reed-Kellogg is called a function word. It's just there. I think he went. I think that he went. I chose to put it here. It could be up here is where it should go. It also could be that really it ought to, this stand ought to be coming up to that because that links it. I'm not really sure. So you can have debate about that. Those two things are tricky. And I could make this much prettier if I'd erase it all. Now that I know how it lays out, I could space it better. But there you go. I hope that works for you, Kathleen. Let me know. Catherine, sorry.